Okay, Tuesday morning in the kingdom, and yes, look at the skies. Isn't that unreal? We woke up this morning to plus 11, but it feels like plus 11. Yes, these are boring temperatures. They're stuck. It's been stuck for the last 2 weeks. It's just boring. At least it wasn't the number 13th. Okay, on the yo-yo scale, plus 52. But feels like 52. Oh, I sound like a broken record or a marriage. Okay, all right. So my 20th book of my writing career, okay, which is the 10th book in my Winter Road series, is on for free. Yes, it's the last year I was on the Winter Roads. Never got paid. So it's called Where is the Money? Yes. Okay, it's free from June 27th to July 1st. Yes, June 27th is a memorable day for me. Okay? So the boss already knows I'll be day drinking today because I'll be inebriated. Yes, inebriated. Oh yeah, you try and spell that. Oh, I can't even get it correct enough that Google could figure out what I'm saying. Oh yes. But it was 36 years ago today, I said I do for the first time. Yes, and the best thing I ever happened to me was she said I don't. Yes, unreal. So if I was still married, living in suburbia down south, I would be all clean shaven, go to the hairstylist to get my hair cut once a week, or once a month. It doesn't grow that fast. Once a month. We used to go to the barber, but the barber's so old school, so you go to the hairstylist. And then I'd be wearing shorts, okay, just above my knees, and then they would be pulled up over my belly button because I wouldn't have a beer belly, because I wouldn't be allowed to drink. And then to remember this special occasion, me and the wife would go to a fancy restaurant, and the guy would bring out a bottle of wine, and we'd look at it, and we'd have a glass of wine. Yes, I wouldn't be allowed to drink more than one glass. So what the frick did they do with the rest of the bottle of wine? Did they take it back there and the Chef Boyardee there drinks it or something? Around here, we throw the caps away. Yeah, so if you open that vodka bottle, fling goes the cap. Because we don't want to waste it. You know, you don't want it to go flat. Just like a beer. You don't drink half a beer and put the cap back on it. Put it back in the fridge. Oh, wait. That's that Bud Light commercial, eh? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm so glad she said I don't. Because look at me. I'm living at the end of the world holding a stick. Yes. Haven't had a haircut in I don't know how many years. The wood stove trims up my beard in the winter, you know, with a backflash. It gets your nose hairs, your eyebrows, and eyelashes. That is the best manicurist or barber thing or pedicure or whatever that is. That trims it up nice, especially them nose hairs, you know. That trims it nice. It's better than sitting there trying to, you know, clip them or whatever. But look at all these assets I got. Yeah, if I was married... Okay, still married in the suburbs. I'll be waiting for the battery to charge up for the lawnmower. And then I go out and mow the grass, you know, for the second time this week. Yeah, but instead we're having fun. Look at that. We had fun yesterday with some of the black fleet. Just look at all the black fleet. Yes, being colorblind, we paint it black. Just like Blackie Lawless was. Black forever. But look at the clouds. We might get some rain today, which is good because they're evacuating Leaf Rapids. You know, Grief Rapids where Johnny lives. He sent his wife and grandkids out last night. He's staying behind to man the freight. Yes, because he's a company man. You know, he's not running away. He's got freight to deliver supplies because they're evacuating the town. But according to the government fire map, the fire's like 10 miles away. Yeah. So everybody's posting pictures on Facebook and social media. Hey, look at the flames. They're right here. Look at the fire. Yeah, but that's the government. You know, if it wasn't for social media and stuff like that, we wouldn't know anything. Oh, wait, they censor us on that too. Yeah, just like the revolution, you know. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one in Russia didn't go very well. He kind of ran out of steam, right? He should have done more live podcasts or something before he started, or kept everybody updated as he went along. Oh, well, he'll learn. Okay. Yeah, if he's not dead. All right, so let's scroll this way. Look at that. Also, too, 16 years ago today, the Southern Belle lady in my life left. Yeah. So I pushed her around in her wheelchair for a year and a half, and then when she could walk and talk and do stuff again, she left with the white Suburban and the flat screen TV. Yeah, that was a nice payback, eh? Oh, I missed the white Suburban. Okay, but that's just a minor detail. Yeah, so I don't have much luck on today. That's why we start day drinking early in the morning. And notice I have no burps today because I had my peanut butter toast with coffee and some vodka. So I think the vodka eliminates the burping bubbles in my tummy, okay? All right, look at the flags. All right, they're looking good. And we're waiting for Dick to post a picture of this billboard sign. He flew right over the kingdom, but the camera does not show you how low he is. Yeah, if I had the fireworks out celebrating my goldfish gender revealing party, that helicopter would have been taken out like those ones over in Europe there. I think that's called Ukraine. Yeah, just with fireworks. So that tells you how low he is, and then I'd get into trouble for having a party for my goldfish, you know, and fireworks, and the helicopter falls out of the sky. I'd be at fault. But not Dick for flying low and tormenting the old guy at the end of town. But we can't wait till they start posting pictures of the billboard sign saying, "Puck off, Dick," because then that proves that you were there. So how'd you take the picture? Because drones don't fly here. Yes, we sent the film drone back because it won't fly. Because this is a restricted area. So the drone will only go 3 feet off the ground and then land back because this is a restricted area. Yeah, just like Area 51. So Dick can endanger my life every day, but I can't send a drone up to take a picture of a billboard or take film footage of my yard. So that tells you how screwed up the world is. Yes, I love that. Oh, yes, just like those people in Grief Rapids. Number one, never trust the government because it's all lies. They don't care about you. They'll burn the frickin' town out because it'll be a lot easier for the government. And number two, never trust an ex-wife. Oh, please sign these papers, you know. It'll better our divorce. Yeah, kiss your RSSPs goodbye. Yeah, they're gone. That's what the government wants you to invest in retirement savings plans so they can take it when you die and tax you when you cash them out. Well, geez, that works out really good. All right, I better keep going with the scrolling here. We're scrolling this way. Oh, look at that. Yes, look. There is some sky over there. There's still that fire over there. Nobody's talking about it or anything. You can see the smoke just over there, you know. So what the hell? You know, we'll be the next to be evacuated, you know. Oh, the fire's right on WHO-ville here. But we're okay. We got water tanks, sprinklers, everything like that. They've left us high and dry before. So that's what they want. They've been trying to get rid of me for 26 years out of 27, so they'll burn me out. Yes, but we're prepared for that. Oh, just look at the sun. It's up there somewhere. Oh, my. See, no burps, eh, when you have vodka in your coffee in the morning. So maybe that's my new home remedy. I cured the burps. Yeah, vodka. That's the way to do it. Oh, but I also get a headache when I drink too much vodka. But oh well, we'll drink more to take the pain away. And once again, we've scrolled right around. And there's the Black Fleet. Looking so good. Yes. All right, I better go. The boss is coming. Okay, I had a couple of Kingdom followers ask us about the year of that Manitoba plate we found. So we'll do a brief history here. So Manitoba used to put the year on the plate, okay? So that worked out good, even over here, 1946, okay? When I was growing up, these were the ugliest colored plates Manitoba ever had, okay? I'm colorblind, and that color, where's my finger, sucks, okay? So they went to these plates here, and then they had little stickers in the corner. And it expires on February 28th. So that's a cold day, all right? So you're outside in the cold and you're registering your plate, okay? So the odds of these stickers sticking were pretty good. So then the cops would pull you over. Where's your sticker? Well, it fell off at 40 below. Plus the government had a deadline. So everybody waited to the last minute to keep money in their bank account or at the end of the month when they got their money because everybody was working back in the 70s. So then everybody's lined up to get their stickers for their plates and register their vehicles. Now, you can register your vehicle anytime, and it's renewed anytime based on your birthday. So there's never a big lineup, so it's steady at the registration office to renew your plates. Okay, this is the plate we found in Wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba. So like we were saying, there were the tourists up in Alaska. So this was your standard plate. I think this was the 60s, okay, based on the color. And in the 60s, they really promoted the buffalo for Manitoba. Everything had the buffalo, you name it, had it. So if you see this little slot here, okay, so for the year of your registration or renewal, they would have a plate or a aluminum piece that would cover this here. So it bolted on right here, the little tab went through here, and you folded it over. So every year you had to bolt on this little strip. We've had them in the past, we never saved them because they weren't really worth anything and they were banged up pretty good. So back then, in the 60s, they didn't use road salt, so you can unbolt it here and bolt the cover plate on with the year on it, no problem. Now, you would have to have a plastic insert, all that stuff, or stainless steel bolts, because the rust on the salt, or the salt from the rust, or whatever, vice versa. Okay, I've been drinking. Well, it is June 27th. I'm entitled to it, because it is a bad day, in theory. So you'd never get the bolt out. So that's why these plates are, I don't know, different. I'm not sure if the F means farm plate. Okay, because I know when I was growing up, if you had a farm or an F on your plate, that meant farm. We call it the freedom plate because you could do almost anything with the farm plate, because you could haul stuff because it was for the farm, but you're actually making money on the side. Oh, we shouldn't talk about that. All right, this morning on the walk with the dogs, we picked up 2 pails of glass, and we're finding the usual aluminum pots. So these are pretty good. Even this one here for hanging over the fire to cook your stew or whatever, or heat up your water for your tea. All right, it's kind of an icky day here. It's overcast. We're not sure if it's going to start raining. We're not sure if we're having staff this afternoon, because if it starts raining, we can't film because the raindrops get all over the camera lenses. We're learning. Okay, seems how today is June 27th, a day of memories. Okay, so this is what Barnes Freighters would look like when my grandpa ran the company from 1932 to 52. It would be all these Chevy trucks lined up in front of the little shop as they worked on them to keep the freight haul going. All right. So anything with Barnes Freighters on the side in the diamond, we thank Sir Rodney for making that up for us, okay? Because we had to decipher, determine, or divide the trucks, okay? Seems how I'm colorblind, everything is painted black, just like Blackie Lawless, black forever. So anything with King of Obsolete painted on the door, that is mine. The 39 Chevy I bought in 1984 for $200, and it's still here. Okay, over here, the 41 Chevy, okay, 4x4 truck, that is Barnes Freighters, because the cab was my dad's in 1982. A fellow started building a hot rod, got sidetracked, it's called marriage, and the wife didn't like it, so my dad ended up with the project. So we ended up with the cab. I think in 1999 it came north, so we put it on this frame here when my dad and I played Junkyard Wars. Remember that TV show? You got 4 hours or whatever it is to build something out of the junkyard. Well, we built it in 4 days, so it became the 41 Chevy 4x4 truck. All right, let's walk over and look at the other fleet. Okay, over here we have the 38 GMC with a 37 GMC grill in it. I found that out thanks to the internet and the Kingdom followers telling me that's a 37, but the body is a 38. My dad got it in 1977, used it for a garbage truck around the Pink House in Alexander, Manitoba. Yes, I grew up in a pink house. So with Grandpa being around and Dad in the trucking industry back when he was little, so I was all truck talk back in the day. But Dad had went on to a government job teaching automotive mechanics, and my grandpa went to work for the military at Shiloh as a civilian, okay? So the 38 GMC is supposed to be the heavy-duty truck, because GMC built trucks, not like the Chevys, okay? So I always grew up believing that the GMC was the heavy-duty, but I was wrong. It wasn't until 2018 when we started working on the 39 Chevy here and ordering parts through Rock Auto, because we were working on both of them at the same time, the 39 Chevy and the 38 GMC. So then in 2012, the family gifted me the 38 Maple Leaf, okay? It was a grain truck, it was a long wheelbase truck, and it had been in the family since the 50s. But I think it was 55 or 57, Cousin Eddie was driving it, and he thought he was on an intersection road on the back gravel road at night, and with a loaded grain truck, he went through a T intersection, played Dukes of Hazzard. Yes, Dukes of Hazzard, airborne, came crashing down in the field, and he bent the frame. So the truck always had a banana to it, okay, with the grain box and everything, and it looked so sad. So I fixed it up with the grain box, painted it, we drove it around the yard till the fan went through the rad and everything like that. Plus it was one of those crappy motors with no oil pressure, okay? So we changed it out. But the first thing we had to do was shorten the frame to get rid of the 3 inches of bend. Yes, 3 inches of bend. Yeah, so here we are believing that this Maple Leaf truck was an easy truck to work on. No, it's not. It's the heavy-duty Chevy of Canada. It's the Johnny Cash truck. So the front wheel brakes on the front here are very confusing. So when you go to order parts for it, you order parts for a 1945 Mack fire truck. Yes. And they took it one piece at a time, and you had to figure out what they did. So let's show the difference in the two trucks. I'll stop the video here for easy editing. Okay, 38 GMC has the 10 bolt wheel pattern here. Okay, 720 is on a 10 bolt. And the 38 GMC, I'm confused. I better have a drink again. All right. The 38 Maple Leaf has the 5 bolt, which is common with the 46 Chevy 3 tons and up, okay? So the wheels are interchangeable, but they're 700 series. So that means they're very narrow. So it gets confusing like Father's Day. Then over here, all these spring components, everything, the shackles, the tie rods, everything, the kingpins, you can order through Rock Auto, no problems. But over here, okay, I don't want to stop and start, okay? You guys need your exercise watching me walk and stuff. Okay, over here, this is the 38 Maple Leaf. Everything is heavy duty. We have to make a lot of stuff, okay? So we upgraded from the ball and socket on the tie rods. We made our own because we want heavy duty. And the kingpins and everything are heavy duty. We bought a set and made them fit because that's the way we do it up here. Okay, last summer Sir Rodney got a print shop or whatever to make the stickers, and we're copying off the Barnes diamonds that my grandpa had. So anything with this name or the Barnes diamond on it is my daughter's company, and it's my daughter's truck, because when I'm dead and gone, the lawyers will fight over everything, but it's easier to gift everything to her now, so it's cut and dry. It's hers, so she doesn't have to worry about the lawyers who want everything for the money. So we got the name here and logo, so that determines the truck. So this is Barnes Freighters. It was never original Barnes Freighter truck, but my dad owned it at one time, so it got the Barnes Freighters. And same as the 38 Maple Leaf over here. It was family owned or whatever. My grandpa had the 38 Maple Leafs, or he had a lot of Maple Leafs right to the day he went out of business as a trucking outfit. So it got the Barnes Freighters logo because it is a Barnes family heirloom, I guess you'd call it. All right, the big difference between the two trucks, GMC is supposed to be heavy duty. This is supposed to be a 2-ton heavy duty, everything like that. No, it's the same as my 39 Chevy. Everything's the same, okay? It has the enclosed drive line, okay? So that makes it harder to grease. It has a howl when you're booting it down the road. But I'm not too worried about the howl now because the roads are getting rougher and rougher. And we're pretty limited on the tires we can get for these 720 rims. So the military tire made in India is popular, but oh well, at least we're up and running and driving. So we've done all the brakes, everything on here, and we got it all done properly, and it's all interchangeable between the two trucks. So we made sure we use common part numbers. Okay, I stopped the camera because you guys are getting too tired of me walking back and forth. All right, in 2019, we shortened the frame, and we did it properly, okay? So the frame is shortened for a truck deck to fit that we have in stock, okay? And it's done right. We got rid of the bow in the frame and everything like that. We have the back springs to rebuild here next, but all the brakes, everything have been done. So Rodney had all the parts. Everything is done, okay? Even the dry shaft, it's brand new because we shortened it all up. And today's project, okay, also too, the Maple Leaf has the 2-speed rear end, but it's a smaller 2-speed than the 45 Chevy 3-ton or the 46 Chevy 2-ton. So this is giving us problems being a smaller rear end. So today's project is to put a cross member back in here. So we're using a pre-bent pipe, and we're copying all the measurements off of the 38, because the 38 is all original, never had a dumping grain box on it, so the frame rails never got cut off. So this works out good. So we have to get these frame rails back together and tight or whatever the way it was. We're using the pipe because we can weld around. We're not worried about flexibility because this thing has a deck for it, so we can haul tools, and it's going to be a trailer puller. And also too, all the exhaust system is all the same on all the trucks, all the Chevy lines. We use the 2-inch pipe from the mine, the elbows, everything like that, and then we use the wrap clamp. But also too, that Suburban that came from Wisconsin, we put the automatic transmission in with the 4x4. Okay, so that's the transfer case. Because if we ever upgrade to a 4-wheel drive, the front axle can come out and we can put it in a Dana 60, okay? So this is just our little fun day today, relaxing, and it's trying to rain here, which is normal. So we might have to cancel filming with the Screaming Ford this afternoon and drink beer. Okay, we had a nice drizzly rain, so the staff was here. We got the GoPro out and filmed a little noise here, I guess the sound, the tinkle tinkle of the rain. It's a thought that counts, like my honeymoon on this day 36 years ago. Okay, coffee time in the kingdom, and I've had enough. Now we're going to drink professionally and make a video and walk the dogs, okay? It's an on and off drizzly rain, and the smoke is rolling in thick. So this is good for the people of Grief Rapids, especially Johnny. Hopefully they get the fire under control, but only the government would let a small fire turn into a big fire to burn out a town. That's their thinking. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some more vodka, and make a video. Talk to you later.